Tony D and Little Joan with your Piney podcast. All things South Jersey. Smash a like and subscribe. Thank you for smash liking and subscribing, Joan. Thanks for checking out the Pineys, books 1 through 15. Thanks to all who tuned in for my virtual talk at the Mercer County Library tonight on GoToMeeting.com. Well, it was through the library, and that's the system they use. That went very well indeed. A lot of people very excited. Next up tomorrow, I will be at the Summers Point Mansion for the Summers Point Historical Society at 7 p.m. This is going to be a big talk. We've been lining this up for a while now. Should be a good turnout, I hear. So come on out to the Summers Point Mansion in historic Summers Point, New Jersey, where Taco Tuesday was invented. That is absolutely true. All right, let's get into it, Joan. First, as always, I'll start with the crime, and then there's a lot of politics today, and then we'll get into some cool stuff. All right, first up, police fatally shoot man in Burlington County while responding to a house fire. How the hell does that happen? Hey, my house is on fire. Double shooting in Vineland leaves one dead, no arrest yet. That's no good. That was Friday. Shooting erupts in New Jersey. Firefighters respond to home. I guess this was Pemberton? There's another one? Pemberton on Woodland Avenue in Browns Mill. It's crazy. Shots were fired on the property as firefighters and police arrived. A man was fatally shot by the police. Oh, okay. So I think that was the same one. Why the hell would you set your house on fire, then call the fire department and then shoot at them? That's crazy. New Jersey residents linked to ISIS, Hezbollah threat, and new report says. And you thought the last headlines were scary. Holy crap. Foreign jihadists, I think they're mostly in North Jersey, but you never know. You never know. Dozens of attempts to provide material support to ISIS, providing material support to Hezbollah and Al-Qaeda, receiving military-type training from ISIS and Hezbollah, and committing fraud. Well, that doesn't seem like the last one. Almost like, who cares about that? Maybe if you didn't open the borders, this wouldn't be happening as much. Think on that. A prominent New Jersey lawyer killed on an Asheville street. So that's crazy. Michael O'Connell, 53, was killed by a pickup truck while crossing the street. That's terrible. It's terrible. You gotta be careful crossing the street everywhere. Pre-dawn jewelry store burglar busted, Monroe Township. Authorities in Gloucester County say they have arrested a man who allegedly broke into a jewelry store. All right. That was October 12th. New Jersey judge imposes strict sentence after 11-year-old outs child rapist. This is Cape May Courthouse. A former Boy Scout volunteer found with over 1,800 images of, you know what, was sentenced to 25 years. Just 25 years? How about 25 years a picture? Jesus. He was charged in February 2023. And then additional charges of first-degree aggravated sexual assault, second-degree, and it just gets worse from there. I'll spare you the details. Man held woman and child hostage in Camden County supermarket. Where the hell was this? John Russo threw a rock through a glass door to break into an apartment and assault his ex-girlfriend. Jesus. Where was this one? ShopRite in Lawnside. I know that place. Holy crap, I've been to that ShopRite. Russo forced the victim and her son to sit on his lap. Jesus. I may have seen the cop cars outside of that ShopRite when I drove past it. Holy crap. A woman charged in confrontation with New Jersey high school football player. This was in Wall Township. That's up north. She was aggressive and disrupted towards a 17-year-old Howell player. Not sure why you would get in the face of a high school student, lady. Calm your tits. A New Jersey detective killed during home invasion. Truly devastating. This was Cumberland County. Detective Sergeant Monica Mosley was shot in Bridgeton. Bridgeton's getting worse. I mean, I know some people complain, don't do too much crime on the Piney podcast, but Jesus. Bridgeton's like in the middle of the woods. It's like a dilapidated town or city. I don't know if it's a city or a town. It's got elements of a city in it. I've heard one person say it's a direct result of the prison they built there, which they apparently moved gang members to, and then all their families moved down, and I assume all their associates. So this is not good. You got prison gangs. What you need to do is break up the prison gangs, not just move them into somebody else's backyard. Again, maybe close the border. New Jersey animal control officer accused of stealing purebred bulldog. This was in Frenchtown. He was keeping a pricey purebred dog that she was called to take from a traffic stop. Can you imagine the audacity of some people? Ooh, this is a nice dog. I think I'd just keep it. Like, it's bad enough when you're not an official. It's an animal control officer. You're specifically not supposed to do this kind of stuff. You're supposed to be enforcing the law. I know, it's endless. Boy carjacked pizza delivery driver crashed his car in Gloucester. Suspect ordered a pizza to an apartment, punched the driver in the head, and jumped into his vehicle. Well, that was my worst nightmare when I was a pizza delivery guy. Although, I drove the pizza place's vehicle, not mine. This was in Gloucester. Unbelievable. Millbridge Apartments. I know those apartments. I drive by those apartments. The suspect was arrested in Emerson Court. A Pine Hill police K-9 team helped track them down. Jesus, what the hell's happening to South Jersey? It's not good. Police, murders, domestic violence in Virginia preceded gun arrest for Esham incident. Virginia man left a trail of death and violence before coming here in an effort to find his estranged wife. Jesus. Not good. Man failed to steal car from Gloucester Township auto dealer, says the cops. He manipulated transmission and tried to steal car keys, police said. Ultimately, he fled on a bike and got arrested. I'm sorry, that's just kind of funny that he thought he could get away on a bike. Now this is sad. Puppy stolen from New Jersey woman's grip during late night mugging. This was in Trenton. Trenton's bad. At 2:22 a.m. Not good. Oh, get her dog back. He was identified, and he was arrested. He recovered the firearm. Oh, and they also found the dog, later returned. Oh, that's good. So happy ending there. Hundreds of kids fight at Collingswood Haunted Hayride? Wawa? You got to be kidding me. Large fights broke out in an annual school fundraiser, spilling into locations throughout the borough. In Collingswood? What the hell, man? Hundreds of kids. Hundreds. It says that. Hundreds of kids got into fights Saturday night at a haunted hayride in Collingswood with altercations spilling into different locations around the township. More than 200 kids were involved. Fights began at about 8:20 p.m. during the Collingswood Haunted Hayride Night Park, a one-night event, which good luck getting that organized again, supports local schools. After police dispersed the scene, the unruly behavior continued at Wawa on Haddon Ave, at homes along Browning Road. I know all these locations tonight. Jesus. They shut down the hayride, which was scheduled to run until 8:30. Wawa was temporarily closed to prevent further damage. Well, I'll say this, at least the cops seem to be on top of it, but what the hell is happening? No arrests have been made as of Monday. They continue to investigate incidents. How did you have no arrest? 200 kids break out in a fight and you don't arrest any of them? No one's arrested? How do you not arrest anyone? Arrest someone? Arrest one kid? I mean, you arrest 2 or 3 kids, they're all going to spill. Oh, it wasn't me. 2 New Jersey Republican women arrested for allegedly wiretapping deputy mayor and mayor. This was in Flemington. 2 women from Hunterdon County have been charged with multiple offenses related to illegal wiretapping. Yeah, don't do that. You're not supposed to record private conversations. You can record, I believe, and don't quote me, I'm not a lawyer, but I believe New Jersey is a one-party state. I think you could record, if you're in the conversation, you don't have to let the other person know, but you can't record private conversations. That does seem like wiretapping. I think in some states it is legal, though. It kind of, I think I want to say that it's dependent upon the expectation of privacy. So if they had an expectation of privacy, I think you're in a lot of trouble. Appeals court deals blow to Atlantic County Liberty and Prosperity and Casino pilot case. Atlantic County's challenge of the state's new casino payment in lieu of taxes law in the wake of losses from COVID-19 pandemic was dealt a setback from state appellate court Monday. 3-panel judge released a decision saying Atlantic County Superior Court judges were wrong to accept certified legal affidavits rather than sworn testimony in trials in which they found the state had to pay millions more to the county. Okay, that sounds like it's going to be complicated. Again, why did we close down everything? You people were in a panic, that's why. New Jersey Battleground House District poll finds tight race as GOP seeks to retain seat. Republican incumbent Tom Keene, Democratic challenger Sue Altman battle for New Jersey's 7th District. Keene, you got to win it. We can't afford to lose any seats. But Shaw backed by state police union, so that's slightly bright hope. I don't think he's going to win. I'm going to probably vote for him, but again, turn the whole state red. But Andy Kim's going to be tough to beat. Don't kid yourself. That's why you need to get out and vote. How the click-to-cancel rule will impact New Jersey. Okay, so this is unwanted memberships. So sneaky subscription fees. This is a law against that. So I don't know why anybody would accidentally do that. Like, aren't you paying attention to what you're doing online? Andy Kim defied the state's political bosses. Will they get over it? Oh, good. Maybe he's screwed himself. But, yeah, I don't want to see him win. Henry E. Hank Tanner Memorial Council Chambers, politically grotesque what they're doing now in Atlantic City. Atlantic City's so corrupt, in my view. Here's the latest political scam that's about to take place in AC. It all began a few weeks ago when former AC Councilman Bruce Weeks resigned his position. We had been told his resignation would take place weeks, pun intended, before it happened. We were also told that Weeks would be given a full-time job with the Marty Small administration. This, too, was in the process of happening. In any normal world, it would be criminal for this kind of political activity to occur. Yeah. We can't say for sure this was the case quid pro quo. However, it's hard to imagine it wasn't. Who would leave their well-paid elective position without the assurance that they would receive something valuable in exchange? This move by Weeks created a vacancy on the Atlantic City Council. Even when Weeks gone, Small has control of 4 city council votes. In the event of a 4-4 tie, Small himself gets to break the tie. Welcome to Atlantic City, everybody. In case you don't know it, there's a great book out there called Temples of Chance. And it's about the history of Atlantic City, how the mafia was driven out by the corporations. And basically, it's been corrupt since the day it was built. Atlantic City has been corrupt. Every mayoral administration has had some kind of or other indictment or corruption. It's pretty bad. It's pretty bad. By the way, Gotham, if you've heard my talk, you already know this. Gotham City in Batman, according to DC Comics, is the sister city of Atlantic City. Tom Keene maintains cash lead in 7th District re-election bid. You got to win this. You got to win this. We can't afford to lose any seats. National Democrats engage behind Altman to depose Keene. don't like that. Of course, this is Insider New Jersey. I think they lean pretty far left. So come on, Keene, pull this out. Meanwhile, Governor Murphy signs bill boosting penalties for residential burglaries. So you took something that was already illegal and just made it more illegal. It doesn't really do much good, Murphy, if no one's enforcing the law. Like, when you have a riot with 200 kids and nobody gets arrested. People need to be arrested if they're committing crimes, Murphy. How about that? Parent accuses Ocean City, New Jersey School Board of president of hostile conduct. Okay. Johnson is in direct contact with Karen White, an attorney with the Pacific Justice Institute, who is helping her with what they describe as the OCBOE President Kevin Barnes' appalling actions. They contend Mrs. Johnson was handing out to parents outside the school copies of the New Jersey sex ed standards and information on parents' right to opt out. President Kevin Barnes approached Mrs. Johnson and began berating her in front of many parents who were present. Barnes repeatedly stated in a loud and aggressive voice that Mrs. Johnson was hateful and spreading lies. Okay, I see what's happening. So you got a woke, it sounds like you got a woke school board president who doesn't want to get rid of the grotesque books that New Jersey has allowed in some of their schools. And, had a freak out. Why is it that everyone on the left that supports this stuff is as fragile as glass? And the moment you say, hey, I'm against this, they have a total meltdown and start screaming or worse. So I hope this moves forward, and I hope these board members are duly prosecuted. Speaking of, meeting will affect offshore wind energy issues in Atlantic City. So when is this? This is October 21st, tonight. So I hope this gets shot down and we don't have these stupid windmills, because they don't seem to be viable at the size they're building them in. It just doesn't seem to scale up. I think it could work for a home. I think if you put a medium-sized, wind turbine above your house, I think you probably generate enough electricity for your house at certain times of the year. Probably wouldn't be, for all year, but you probably could get enough back that would offset the cost of building the wind turbine and, really in the long term, help lower your electric bills. I don't think it can work on a mass scale, though. And I suspect that the reason they don't want to do it house to house is they're not going to make money doing that. In fact, the electric company, from what I understand, buys back the excess electricity during the windy times. So I'm not sure. I don't know all the numbers, but I do know these big wind turbines, no bueno. University leaders urge state oversight, financial support to keep colleges afloat. Hey, why don't you go F yourselves, colleges? First off, you got millions and millions and millions and millions of dollars already. Learn how to spend that before you come sniffing around for extra money. Second, stop teaching every college student communism. How about stopping that? So, New Jersey City's universities' staggering budgetary shortfalls, declining enrollment, aging facilities, poor real estate investments. Why are they doing there you go, right there. Why are they doing real estate investments? Hundreds of millions of dollars in debt, forced statutory changes to appoint fiscal monitors. These people are supposed to be smart. I assume they teach business and economics. How can you not run your own university? No financial support, I say, for these people. Let them go out of business. Smoke from South Jersey forest fire continues to impact towns for miles. Let's see. This was Jacobs Road in Rockaway Township in Morris County. Of Monday, it burned 77 acres, 70% contained. And I'll say again, God bless back burning. So far, New Jersey hasn't turned into California on that subject anyway. So, yeah, back burning, good thing. Wildfire sent smoke to Gloucester County towns. It's a 10-acre forest fire contained last weekend. So, surprised it's kind of late in the season for these fires. Usually it happens in July and August, but and it's been very dry. Bruce Springsteen was not comfortable in Los Angeles or New York, feels safe in New Jersey. Born to Run singer said he kept his kids at a nice distance from his fame. Well, good for him. Um, Still not a huge fan of Bruce. Never really was, but now I kind of dislike him. Former Burlington County animal shelter dog has a new job supporting New Jersey State Troopers. Burlington County commissioners approve waiving all adoption fees to first responders. Oh, that's sweet. Oh, he looks so happy. Dogs always look happy to be somewhere. Say bye-bye to these retail stores in New Jersey after comeback attempt. Okay. So, 4 stores. All right. What are they? Bye Bye Baby stores. So, Bridgewater, Cherry Hill, Woodbridge, and Paramus. So, if you've got gift certificates, they're becoming a digital-only company, but you ought to check into that. In-store merchandise is now being sold with significant discounts. So, if you need stuff, now's the time to go. And I heard that the Walgreens are going to close a bunch of stores, and they're already slashing some prices. I went in there the other day to get batteries, and I got a decent deal. So, heads up. Vote for your favorite scarecrow at the Burlington County's historic Smithville Park. Winners will be announced at Autumn Lands Festival on November 2nd. So, that's going on. Chick-fil-A planned for Gloucester Premium Outlets property. They just keep building stuff there. Is anybody going to Gloucester Premium Outlets? I guess so. I mean, it hasn't closed yet, but God, I drive by that place all the time, and I don't know why anybody would go to it, quite frankly, but okay. Part of old Whitehorse Pike in New Jersey closed until further notice for infrastructure work. It's a friggin' ridiculous amount of construction going on. The other day, where was I driving? I guess I was driving to Brick. I must have hit like 5 different construction projects. I had to go around them. This is in the Pines. It was ridiculous. New Jersey has, it was like suddenly we're spending tons of money on roads. From Collingswood to Philly, Art of Wildfire Moses Buffalo Boy celebrates lineage and healing. Okay. Wildfire Moses Buffalo Boy. That's his name? Okay. He's a Lakota Sioux. Oh, okay. So I guess Buffalo Boy is his tribal name. So I guess he's an artist. So look for that in Collingswood. Watch out for the riots there, apparently. Hey, dude, casual footwear is open in Gloucester Premium Outlets in Blackwood. Well, I did need shoes the other day, so but I already got them, so guess I'm not going there. New Jersey hunter receives numerous gruesome death threats. What the hell? Leave the hunters alone. Brian Melvin harvested a record-setting black bear in Kinnelon, Morris County. It's kind of up north. It weighed 770 pounds. Wow. It was for bow and arrow. Jesus, he killed him with a bow and arrow. Amazing. So the New York Post, social media went after him. Why? I bet you'd be happy he was there if he was attacking you. I mean, 770 pounds, you don't stand a chance against a bear like that. Look, I like animals. I like animals a lot. But when you're talking about wild animals, deer, bear, their populations do grow. What do you think happens if they're not hunted? They starve. They literally starve to death out in the forest. If there's too many deer, they die. I mean, they don't they don't just keep growing and multiplying. At some point, they get hit by cars, they starve to death. There's not enough food for them around. Same thing with bears. They're going to blunder into and hurt people. You know, I'm not for wiping them out, but this is why we have hunting license and all this other bureaucracy around hunters. It's so they hunt some of them. And it's not like they go to waste. You can eat bear. You can. I've eaten bear. It's weird. It is like the beefiest beef you'll ever eat. Deer, same thing. So, you know, it's see this star. I don't think that star is accurate. Morse County's further north. The top 10 parks to take the family in New Jersey. All right, we'll take a look at this. So, top 10 parks. Mount Mitchell Scenic Overlook, Homdale Park, Mill Creek County Park, John C. Bartlett Junior County Park on Berkeley Island, Ringwood State Park, Allaire State Park, Cape May Point State Park. That's a nice one. Colonial Park, Delaware Water Gap National Recreation Area. That's a good one. That's, you know, on the Delaware River. That's where you go tubing, if you've ever been tubing. And that's it. Okay. Route 42 and Blackwood Trail, fully repaved and stripped, smooth riding. I think I've been down this. Yeah. Okay. Yep. Still a ton of construction going on. Chick-fil-A proposed for Gloucester. Okay. I think that's the one near the outlets. Jason Mewes explains the unforgettable Jersey smell and nostalgia. Okay. He says the region evokes a powerful sense of nostalgia for him. In a video message, Mewes explained whenever he returns to the area where he grew up, the sense of the changing seasons, ocean breeze, and local life bring back vivid memories of his childhood. All right. Good for you, Jay. Salad House, Cherry Hill, fresh, healthy, and delicious. I like that name. Looks fine. Where's that? It's on Route 70. It opened in the summer. Yeah, I don't see how you can go wrong with that if the salads are reasonably priced. What the hell's in that salad? Looks like a lot of fruit. Looks like pomegranate. Is that chicken? I can't tell. That looks like chicken there. Yeah, strawberries. I guess that's tofu. Those don't look healthy. They look like deep fried wontons. But I would try it. Salad House in Cherry Hill is 404 Marlton Pike East, Cherry Hill. All right. Dave's Hot Chicken in Sicklerville to open this week. I got to try this place. The look of the food is very appealing. I'll say that. And Sicklerville is kind of a hot place. I mean, they're jamming people in there. So I think this place will do well. Here's why your neighbors may have a pink porch light this month. What does that mean? Pink. Is that for breast cancer awareness? Oh, yeah. Breast Cancer Awareness Month. Okay. I thought it was going to be something weird like swingers or whatever. Champs cheesesteaks and hoagies in Audubon scoring big TDs. Now, that looks like the same logo for Champs, the place that used to be on 70, which was like the happening place, I want to say, in the 90s and 2000s. So maybe it's just, I mean, it's kind of a common name. Champs. Where the hell is this? Audubon. Merchant Street and Audubon. Okay. Well, I'm always for another cheesesteak place. Gotta love those. Must see Hocus Pocus Movie Room, New Jersey House. I don't care about this stupid movie, but okay. It's for sale. If you're really a big fan of Hocus Pocus and need to buy a house in New Jersey, there you go. It's got statues of the characters and everything. I don't know. That seems like a very specific thing. Where is what town is this in? Tabernacle. Okay. So if you need a Halloween house in Tabernacle, you know where to go. New tool for New Jersey parents: how to keep your kids distraction free. Okay. This is Teen Driver Safety Week. All right. So what is it? Smart devices. Okay. Does it make the phone not work? That would be that would work, I would think. Parents can't expect their kids to focus on the road if they're distracting while driving. Well, the first thing you need to do is not do that crap yourself. I cannot tell you how many times I'm driving around and I see full-grown adults talking on the phone, like holding the phone to their head and driving. And look, I have like the phone for directions, but I set it up before I leave. I don't constantly fiddle with it. So yeah, don't fiddle with your phone while you're driving. Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. 2 New Jersey artists received music's highest honor. You call that the highest honor? Dionne Warwick. No offense, shouldn't be in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. She's not rock and roll, but whatever. And Jimmy Buffett? No, he's not a New Jersey guy. Kool and the Gang. Maybe. I mean, that's kind of more funky, but that's closer to rock and roll than Dionne Warwick. So many people in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, they don't do rock and roll. New Jersey proposal: let outdoor dining stick around for good. Yeah, why shouldn't you keep outdoor dining if people want to do it? Okay. The legislation to end the temporary outdoor locations for customers was pushed back. It expires November 30th. Are you really going to let this slide, Murphy, you idiot? I know plenty of places that have outdoor stuff, and it's fine. In fact, it's better, but winter is coming, so it really won't make a difference if they let it die now. November 30th, it'll probably be too cold to be out there, but they did it during COVID. They just put heaters out there. I haven't heard of a single major problem other than New York, where people drove through some of them, but yeah, no, keep them. Another honey grow location opened in New Jersey. I ate at Honey Grow once, and it was once too many. I did not like it at all. So, I mean, enjoy if you like it. Well, man, my experience was not good. Atlantic City, New Jersey restaurant makes Yelp's top 100 seafood list. Place your bets. Barbera's Seafood Market in Atlantic City ranks 59. 59. Ah, okay. Oh, looks good. Oh, God, what was that place near me in Ocean City? Oh, I can't think of the name. That's a good place. I wish I could remember its name. One of my fans works there. Summer in New Jersey is officially extended an extra month. I don't know who decided that. Is it just going to be hot? I mean, I think so. Yeah, I think it's just because it's going to be hot. I mean, it's still in the 80s here. It was 80 today. Tomorrow's going to be 82 as a high. So great. I say great. Let me never see snow again. I love it. I love the hot winters. I mean, I don't want it to be hot. I like it to be like temperate, a little cool, a little crisp. I don't mind it a little crisp. Like tonight, I walked Joan, 65. It's beautiful. Put on a light jacket and walked around. Wasn't sweating. It was nice, beautiful. That's the kind of weather I like. Star of Tom Brady roast, Nikki Glazer, coming to Atlantic City in 2025. I gotta say, she's pretty funny from what I've seen. I haven't seen her stand up, but I did see some of the roast. I think she was in a previous roast. I don't think I saw this one. She's not bad. 5 things to do this weekend at the Jersey Shore. All right. 1, Terror in the Junkyard. Opened every Friday, Saturday, and Sunday through October 27th at Flemington's Junkyard, Egg Harbor. $15 for the hayride. Brigantine Farmers Mart. Okay. Cool. 54 vendor options. Oh, maybe I'll do that one. Lighthouse Challenge, 25th edition of the Lighthouse Challenge. A unique event held throughout the state of New Jersey. There's a map that will show you all the different lighthouses, spots to visit throughout the state. You can climb all 11 or none of the 11 lighthouse sites in the state and learn more about the historic treasure. 4, Horsepower by the Bay, 10th annual Horsepower by the Bay Car and Boat Show, hosted by the Summer Point Historical Society. Well, I'm going there tomorrow. So that starts at 10 a.m. What day, though? Doesn't say the day. 10 a.m. at Summers Point. You forgot to write the day? All right, you probably Google it or whatever. And then Trunk or Treat in Linwood. Free event with food, music, games, trick-or-treating with the kids. Proceeds going to the Gilda's Club. And that's in Linwood. So they sound like cool events. Agree. What New Jersey does best and worst? All right. So we'll look at this. What does New Jersey do really well? Diner capital of the world? True. What New Jersey does really poorly? According to Reader's Digest, New Jersey has steepest property taxes in the country. Whopping average cost of $88,696 compared to the national average of $3,399. Jesus. That sounds about right. Sounds about right, Reader's Digest. Virtua Mount Holly unveils sensory room thanks to donations from Spirit Halloween. Okay, not sure what that is, but nice that Spirit Halloween donated some money. Halloween pop-up bar is serving spooktacular drinks in Cape May. This is Harry's Bar and Grill on Beach Ave in Cape May has now costumes as Harry's Boo Bar. It's a pirate, like Halloween pirate theme. Okay, that sounds fun. It's got all kinds of crazy drinks. I'm not a drinker, but they look fun. Maybe you can get virgin ones. I don't know. I don't like booze. Lambertville may be the spookiest place in New Jersey for Halloween. Famous for its Halloween spirit. So, if you want to check out the various places, really a lot of places in South Jersey have cool stuff to see. Just driving around. Yeah, some good ones here. You know, just get in a car, get yourself some cider, drive around with the kids. Well, we'll get to that later. This New Jersey town selected as one of the best Christmas towns in America. Say it with me. Is it Cape May? Too early to be talking about. Yep, Cape May. It's always Cape May. New Jersey just named one of the most haunted states in America. It's true. Got a lot of ghosts. This was a study conducted by AffordableEarns.com. All right. Home to several restless spirits, including the Dr. Emlyn Physics himself, whose apparition roams the halls. That's in Cape May. Oh, so here's the top 10 most haunted states. Well, they're saying Rhode Island's number 1, Connecticut, Massachusetts, maybe Massachusetts. New Jersey's 4. Then Delaware, Pennsylvania, Maryland, Ohio, Indiana, and Kentucky. Weird. Wouldn't have picked those. All kids should be done trick-or-treating at this specific time in New Jersey because people are weak. In the 70s, we kept trick-or-treating until adults yelled at us. The official curfew is 9 p.m. That's usually when we stopped anyway. We went past 9 a little bit, not too much further past. We went until everybody literally shut off all their lights and started yelling at us. And finally, oops, what the hell happened? Most New Jersey's most popular Halloween costumes for 2024. Okay, we're gonna end on this. So place your bets. Place your bets. All right. You got Star Wars, Spider-Man. Is this okay? Here they are. The most popular Halloween costumes for 2024 in New Jersey. Number 5 is Gambit from the X-Men. And you could thank what's his face from Wolverine and Deadpool, Channing Tatum, for that. Although he still looks too heavy to be Gambit. Number 4, Doctor Doom. Really? From the Marvel Universe? That doesn't look like Doctor Doom. That looks like the costume Robert Downey Jr. wore when they revealed he's going to be Doctor Doom in the MCU. But interesting. Number 3, Jason Voorhees from Friday the 13th. I can kind of believe that. There's an actual guy who goes around. He's the New Jersey Jason Voorhees or something. And so he's sort of holding the torch. Chipotle. That's a weird costume. Why would you go as Chipotle, the company? That's so weird. It's just a bodysuit with Chipotle and Chipotle logos on it. And number 1, Red from Descendants, The Rise of Red. I don't even know who that is. That's the most popular costume? Oh, that's it. Oh, these are New York. All right. So that's New York. This is Philadelphia. Clueless, Maleficent from Sleeping Beauty, Michael Myers from Halloween. I can believe that. Wolverine from the X-Men. I can believe that. And Deadpool. All right. Where the hell's New Jersey? That was Philadelphia. Did I miss it? New York area. Where's New Jersey? Hold on. Not seeing New Jersey. New Jersey sits within the New York-Philadelphia area, so here are the top 10 most popular Halloween costumes in New Jersey. Oh, okay. So you're saying because these are New York and Philadelphia, and there's not a listing for New Jersey, these have to be New Jersey? I guess. Let me tell you what the hottest costumes are. Number 1 is Deadpool. I've seen a bunch of Deadpools. That's an easy one now. They have a bodysuit, and he's a hot character. Number 2 is probably like Wolverine. These are all for boys. I'll tell you what number 3 might be. I saw 3 plague doctors at the trunk or treat event I went to at Unexpected Farm. So that one could be a big one. And I told each and every one of them, if they come back with another pandemic, please put on your costume and walk around your neighborhood, because it'll be hilarious. Another one that's still friggin', don't ask me why it's still popular, is Harley Quinn. I saw a kid, she was a little young, I think, to be wearing the Harley Quinn costume. In my opinion, like, she wore the very revealing one from the movie. I don't think kids should be wearing that one. There are other ones that are like, they cover up more. That would definitely be one of the top girl costumes, other than Frozen. For the little girls, for like princesses and stuff, they tend to like Frozen or princess related ones. What else did I say? Woody is a big one for the really little kids. Although I get the impression the parents just picked it because it's cute and the kid doesn't really have much say. What else? I saw some witches. I saw some superheroes, wrestlers for the boys. Yeah, back in my day, the popular costume would have been like, I'll tell you, the most popular was probably being a bum. I know, it's weird, right? It was just like a cheap way to make a costume. And it was very popular, I remember, in my school. And it was one of the costumes I was like, I'm not going as a bum. Like, too many people did it. When I was a kid, I did Frankenstein. Like, I made it, the head and the whole thing. And there were a lot of store-bought costumes for, like, cartoon characters. So I had like Bugs Bunny. I think I had Underdog one year. Some of the older cartoons, and they came in a sort of a box. They were very disposable. They basically were just a mask and then like a bodysuit with a bunch of logos and stuff. It wasn't very elaborate. Like they're more elaborate now. So like the Deadpool one I saw on the weekend, the kid, I mean, it was a total bodysuit, like Green Man almost, except it was Deadpool. So instead of making like a belt and all that stuff, all that's printed on the, there's no boots, there's just printed boots. And but he did have the plastic thing on the back where he holds all the swords and he could pull the swords out. So that was kind of cool. But yeah, I mean, most of the costumes are going to be pretty standard. I haven't seen a Gambit, so I haven't seen a Doctor Doom. I've definitely seen Jason Voorhees. I haven't seen a Chipotle guy. I haven't seen a Red Girl. I've seen a ton of anime stuff. Oh my god, the anime stuff's everywhere. There's always a kid dressed up as an anime character I don't recognize. There's some kid at the show with a giant hammer, one of the comic shows I went to. I don't know what character it is, but she was very excited. Clueless, that's definitely not one. For maybe the older kids, Maleficent, same deal. Michael Myers, that's a very popular one, I would say. And Wolverine, again, Deadpool. Even Superman and Batman are still pretty popular. Somebody was dressed as Robin, I saw. But yeah, when I was a kid, it was like the prepackaged deals, terrible costumes, a bum, and not a lot of creativity. I made my own costumes almost every year, I'll say, after a certain point. I mean, they were pretty ramshackle, but at least I made them and tried to do something different. But I was the Hulk, I think, one year. Was I the Hulk? I might have been. Some guys would go as a sports guy or just a football player. Like they were on the football team. They just wear their football uniform. Just because they were too lazy to make a costume. So, anyhow, I'm going to wrap it here. That's it for me, Tony D. Sorry for the trip down memory lane. Halloween's a coming, so get yourself to a Jersey Devil event. The link is below to all the events. Tomorrow is Summers Point, once again at the Mansion Historic Society, 7 p.m. And then more all the way through the week until Monday. And then Monday there's one, and then I have a day off on Tuesday, and then the 30th and 31st and the 1st. So, yeah, a lot of events. Hope to see you there. We'll see you tomorrow.